Hi, my name is John Kallberg. I've been engaged with cyber, studied cyber in different roles, academic and so forth, for about 20 years. And I'm a non-resident senior fellow at Center European Policy Analysis. Um, I want to introduce the topic of talk a little about the cyber operations and so forth regarding Ukraine. First, we of course can read a lot into what's been going on and say, oh, that was a cyber attack and so forth. But this engagement between Russia and Ukraine has been going on for a long time. There's nothing unique with specific attacks, and they're trying to penetrate the networks because Russia have harassed Ukraine for a long time when it comes to cyber. Second, after the other failures on the ground, I mean, before the invasion, everybody thought the Russian paratroopers, the VDV, was an excellent fighting force. It might have been to a degree, but it's now heavily degraded, and they lost several of these components. So for them, especially for peace talks and so on, I think they need to have something that's uncertain. Right now, there's been a lot of certainty. The cruise in Moscow was sunk because of inferior technology to defend against missiles. So step by step, things have been, like falling apart. So cyber then is still a deterrent, and they beat on that drum. Kenneth Waltz, who was a political scientist at Columbia, he said about nukes, the power of the nukes is not what you do with it, it's what you can do. So I think a little bit cyber here, from a Russian perspective, return on investment is to beat the drum, saying we can do a lot and you better watch out, and keep that guard up instead of showing that they maybe not be so capable. So the power resides in what you can do. A second thing is, it's a huge time investment to produce all these cyber weapons and find the vulnerabilities, create an exploit, and so forth. And there's a limited number. There's no big cyber armory like in the woods. You can go there. Oh yeah, we fired off all these weapons. Let's go and get new ones and take on the enemy again. There is no cyber armories where you can go and get new weapons. So what they have, they're going to have a tight hold on, and maybe use them in a critical juncture, which could be a point where they have an implosion on the front, but likely also in a political junction. Another way also, I think, to see it is that cyber hasn't matured yet to like others. And that's nothing new. I mean, the helicopters were invented in the 30s. It took 30 years to figure out how to use them in a military context. So the only concern I have in this war is actually after the war. Because Russians are really bad losers. They tend to be really upset. Well, we all are, playing Monopoly and ping pong. But especially Russians are really upset losers. And they like to strike back. And they can either do that covert by espionage or sabotage or funding terrorism. But it can also be a safe haven for cyber criminals, and be okay with that they attack whatever they want to attack in the West and so forth. And I think that would be significant after this war is over. I think they will take the opportunity, well, at least we can hit them this way. And I think it fits their modus operandi, and I think it fits their mindset. So that's a little how I see the cyber in the war in Ukraine. Thank you.